Hey guys, you found the champ dog. Well done. So proud of all of you. So today we're playing a little bit more of my big red deck. These are the last couple of games that I got in before the end of the season. So I was 2 games away from hitting diamond, but I didn't end up playing those couple of games. I got held up at work and did a few other things. So unfortunately we didn't hit diamond last season. Didn't get to play as much as some other seasons, so we didn't hit mythic like we have before. But yeah, here we are. I've made a very minor change to the deck, which is to put 2 shredded sails into the sideboard in place of the 4th Ox of Agonis and the Acroan War. I found that I really wasn't needing the 4th Ox that often. With the 3, I find them fairly regularly, and it's not really the sort of thing that you end up bringing back millions of times anyway. And the Acroan War was okay, but it was only ever okay, and didn't have any games where I got it and I thought, yeah, this is amazing. Storm's Wrath is arguably a little more helpful in that it's a good answer to Vivian in the mono green decks. Acroan War can do things that Storm's Wrath can't. Obviously it's a very limited board wipe and it does hurt your own Ugin, but yeah, I just haven't found myself really needing Acroan War. With 3 Storm's Wrath and 4 Ugins, I usually have access to plenty of board wipe effects, and if I can't resolve an Ugin to wipe a board, I'm probably not winning that game anyway. So yeah, cut those 2 to get in 2 more shredded sails, which I've found made my mono green food matchup a lot easier, because as well as trying to answer the Great Hand, you also really need to answer Witch's Oven in the lists that run that, because it really just counteracts what you're trying to do with Ugin and clearing their board. They can sacrifice, obviously Feasting Troll King's the big one, but they can sacrifice other little things as well to build up food, that when a Troll King comes down they have heaps, and it just makes it difficult. But being able to get rid of an early Witch's Oven makes the game a lot more winnable, so I like that change so far. That's the only thing that's changed with the deck. I've got 2 games coming up in this video, so I'm going to keep this intro short. There's about 50 minutes of gameplay. There's not going to be an outro. Again, the video's just going to be a bit long. But yeah, excited to hit the new season. I've just played a couple of games where I played atrociously and just lost 2 games, one against Timor Ramp and one against Rogues. The Rogues game was actually really fun though, and pretty close. But you'll probably be seeing that in an upcoming video. This is the last of my videos with content from the season that's just ended. So yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one, and we'll be hitting that ladder again. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Stay brilliant. Be kind to yourselves. Microphone is actually plugged in now. So let's hope this is working. So I figured it was unlikely that I'd be not playing this as a land, so I thought it'd be best to just play it first. Opponent hasn't put anything on the... Okay, Mardu colors, interesting. So there is a Mardu Urian list running around, or it could be humans or something. Our opponent hasn't put anything on the board, so we're going to play out a Maze Mine turn. I've got the opportunity. And then depending on what our opponent does next turn, I might scry or wait till I can draw. Interesting. So this could just be Rakdos mid-range with the Triomes in. Looks like it is. Another Maze Mine tone doesn't seem too bad. So at this point I'm actually going to hold up Scorching Dragonfire rather than trying to do anything here, because we could see a Croxer next turn, and in which case pinging it with a Scorching Dragonfire before it hits the graveyard is pretty juicy. Okay, no, we just see Timmy, so I'll just get rid of Old Mate Maya, try it again. Yes, this is just Rakdos mid-range. I haven't actually played this matchup with either my big Rakdos or my big Red deck, so it could be interesting. take a scry here. Never gonna say no to that. Even though it does mean I miss a land drop. Which is actually very unfortunate. Low Strider. Interesting. So we're gonna draw here to try and hit a land. Okay, I guess we're not. I guess we're gonna scry. That may have proved a critical mistake. I should have put that Ugin on the bottom. That was a bad keep. I wasn't thinking about my lands. I mean, it's technically a land. Oh, no, played as a land. Land! Whew. Yes, I'm just going to try and draw a card, I think. So if I do hit a land here, that means I've got Ugin next turn, which will definitely help a lot. Croxer, that's fine. Wish I had my Scorching Dragonfire still. I'll drop the Ox. I can bring it back anyway. So seeing a land and a Croxer come down, then me drawing a land and playing Ugin would be kind of ideal, but obviously that doesn't happen. Land's nice. So I guess we just go for the Ugin. And -0 will get rid of the tokens.
Reality is unwritten.
So opponent needs a Blood Chief's Thirst here, I think. Obviously they can bring back Croxer. I don't know what to discard though. I want both my cards. Okay, Rankle. Swings at Ugin, that's fine. Ugin can tick up and kill it.
Restrain yourself. My flames burn beyond perception.
I'm gonna do that so I can play this and draw a card. My life total is not under a huge amount of pressure at the moment. So how do I remove these stops? My opponent is under a lot of pressure to answer this Ugin. So they don't want to bring back their Croxer or their Woe Strider because Ugin will just clean both of them up pretty nicely. Maybe they do. Oh, what are they going for? Croxer? Croxer. Little bit of lag there. That's fine. I'm not going to draw yet at that point. Take a little bit of damage. Do they have another one? Stomp. Okay, they're just really trying to wear down this Ugin. I mean, it makes sense, they don't have a lot of ways to answer it, so... Another Ugin. I'll take the scry here, I may need to get my life total back up, so... That'll work. Get rid of Croxy here. So how much land do I have here? 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 7 land, so I can't quite cast this. I don't want to drop it to the Ox. So if we see another Croxer, I will, draw a card off the Maze Mine turn. Just to pad my hand a little bit. They must be curious what I have in my hand to not just play the Ox out. I can't play the Ox out. Okay, ignore me. Ignore me. Shadow Skull, sure.
I no longer wish to stay.
That's fine. Bone Crusher Giant, I assume here. Yep, Bone Crusher Giant, as predicted. Oh man, the lag is real. So I'll draw a couple cards here. I mean, I might as well use this to cast the Ugin. So I have mana rock for other things. I can draw red cards. That is nice. Thank you.
Destroy if I must.
So my opponent could be using Castle Locktwain a lot more aggressively. Obviously, I draw some cards here. Or draw a card and scry at any rate. I don't really need that mountain right now. Start pinging face.
Ghost fire.
And build up my board a little bit.
Greatest creation.
Nice. Bit of removal, a bit more life gain, something to discard if I have to. Don't know why they didn't do that at the end of my turn. End of light. Happy to not use the ultimate at the moment. I'm pretty far ahead.
Beyond
And I'd rather keep this guy alive, because it's proving very difficult for them to answer. Crawling Barons would be nice. Cycle through these guys. Sad robot, why not? Oh, the lag. Okay, so I've got a few things held up this way. Alright, let's skip it up. Makes sense, makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. Okay, so what do I want? I want the Soul Guide Lanterns. Probably want another Storm's Wrath. Cut a land, because I'm going to be on the draw. I don't think Bone Crush is amazing here. Do I want another Ox? I mean, not necessarily, right? But maybe. This is going to get pretty grindy. I don't think I need the sails. So yeah, bring in an Ox. And maybe I do just keep one more Bone Crusher. I mean, I could bring in Phoenix of Ash, but that seems a bit how you're going. Thundering Rebuke's not amazing either. Yeah, just keep the Crusher. Try like this. See how my opponent goes. Hopefully there's a bit less lag this game. Don't know what's going on with my PC at the moment. I think it's since the last Windows update or something. It's just been running a bit slow. Hand's not great, but it's okay. Turn 1. Actually, yeah, no, hand's pretty good. Bunch of removal. Kill off their graveyard. Yeah, I'll be playing this turn 1. Crawling Barons is always nice. No point playing this now. I'll wait to see. I want to try and keep this till there's a target in their graveyard. I guess I don't get to. Yep, makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. If they do have a Croxer though, they know about the Scorching Dragonfire, so they may need to do something about that first. Nope. I don't know how good Skyclave Shade is to bring in against me, given that my whole game plan is Ugin and Exile stuff. I mean, that could have just been to clear the way for a Croxer though, that's entirely possible. But like, seems strange, because they knew about that Scorching Dragonfire. Hey, Oxy boy. So I'm just going to get rid of this. Oh, and... Oh, no. I thought I missed a land drop, but I did not. So obviously I play outside robot here. Get that sweet, sweet value. Cool. Draw me a card. Who doesn't take this action? Really? Hey, Ugin. My boy. My boy Ugin. Ugin's here, everyone. So do a little bit of this and then a little bit of Maze Mine Tone. Set some stops. Unfortunately did miss a land drop this turn, but what can you do? Ooh, they've got something. Probably another stomp. Yeah. Shredded Sails, okay, interesting. Yep, land's nice. Sure. That's their whole turn as well, jeez. Jeez. Oh, not in my main yet. So I could Wrath here, but honestly I think I just hold up counters on the Barons. Seems like the best play for me to make. Sure. Play out your Bone Crusher as well. Just makes my Storm's Wrath better. Glad to get rid of Duress there. So hopefully we hit another land as well. Timmy, sure. Yep, take two. Fine. Oh, there's our land. So we'll X equals 3 here.
Wisdom of the ancients.
Get rid of everything. So next turn they can play both of those, but we can clean it up, clean things up a little bit. We've got Soul's here, we've got Storm's Wrath. We could tick up for 2 and then Storm's Wrath to survive, or we could tick up to kill a Bone Crusher Giant and then Soul's here the Ox. We got options. We got options. Yep. Okay, discard a Village Rights, cool. Oh, we could even just tick up and kill the Ox, it's only 5-3. Yep. It's definitely better to use this on the Giant though, so I don't get the 2 life loss.
Consider this a warning.
And I will get in for 4 here. My opponent only has 1 untapped land, so there should be nothing they can do about this. And they will be able to bring back their Ox soon. Okay, Bone Crusher, that's fine.
Cannot overcome my My flames burn beyond perception.
Oh, nearly forgot. Get in for 6. Oh, so I should have just pumped again. I missed lethal. Oops. Missed lethal. That's alright. I'll play out this Maze my turn. Hopefully get him next turn. I can Storm's Wrath and then attack. So that should clear out most things they can do. The only thing would be playing and bringing back a Croxer. But I could clear that up with Ugin anyway. Yeah, no, I should have this in the bag. I did miss lethal last turn though, that's my bad. It's entirely my bad. Click into auto pass. Yep, bring back the ups. So obviously whatever's in their hand isn't very exciting. Aggro Mauling. I mean, I would have killed the Crawling Barons and saved them. Just saying. Would have bought them a turn. Sure. I mean, that strategy is really not working out for them very well. I don't know why they're sticking with it. There's the Croxer they've been looking for all game. Okay, so this.
Not ignore.
Bit of this.
What's a curious
Bit of this.
choice?
And get in for the win. Happy dance. We did it! Yay! Alright. The play, Satan. This hand's a little lackluster, but I'm gonna keep it. Slap down a tappy first. I know other times I've actually led on a mountain to have the hazard held up, but you know, here we are. Oh, I don't like that. Don't like that at all. Alright, well I'm just going to go face here and play this out. Force them to respond to something. I know I've said in many other games it's not how we win, but and it's not, but it's something to do. It is something to do. Scavenging is nice. So I mean, I really want to play this turn, don't I? But I kind of also just want to kill the ooze before it gets bigger. But yeah, I think this is the better line of play in most circumstances. So there are a few things that could punish me. Like if they play Wicked Wolf next turn, kill the Bone Crusher Giant, they'll be tapped out and unable to pump the use anyway. It's fine. This is fine. This is all fine. So I can kill both of these next turn. This while I can. Keeps them off a what's it as well. Great henge. Get in for 2. I know it's a lot of energy to put in to get 2 damage, but it all adds up, right? Well, cool. Draw me a card. Please do. Iron Crag Feet. You're not very useful. I still think I want to kill this off while the opportunity's there. Play this. I should have played this turn so that I could attack next turn. That was silly. Feasting Troll Boy. So I can pump. Pump twice if I use the Iron Crag Feet, but then I can't draw anything. I can pump and draw. Seems better. Okay, that's yeah. I'm glad I drew that card there. So now I've also got 2 blockers for the Troll King. I mean, they just bring it back, but that's fine. It forces them to use their food. I will 100% double block here. I draw a card off this exchange anyway. So this killed a Scavenging Ooze before coming down. This ramped me up now to the card, so this is a good outcome for me. Yep, comes back. So unfortunately, they can get a Great Henge pretty easily. And they can also dig 3 cards to find it. So this is all not quite what I want. But here we are. So I really need to find an Ugin. Oh, brutal. Angry Dance. Okay, well at least I can deal with a Great Henge now. How much mana do I have? 8, 9. I have 9 mana, so I can do this for 7. And -4, 5. I'd have 5 plus 7. So I could get up to 11 if I cast this. Which lets me do this for 9 and have 3 left over. Yeah, no point. So we'll just kill this. So this has proved to be a challenging match for me. So basically, if I don't get an early Ugin, it's very difficult for me to win. Unless I can also stall them long enough to get Crawling Baron's huge, but so far I've been using all my mana just dealing with it forward. So I could Iron Crag Feet, Box of Agonists, have... Right, I've got 6, 7, 8, 9. If I take away 4, I've got 5. Then I add 7. 7 plus 5 is 12. Minus 5 leaves me with 8, and I can pump this twice to a 4-4. I think I'd rather just cast it and see what I get. The Shredded Sails is so good here. Still, nah, I need to keep looking. Okay, well I found the Ugin at least. That's something. I just have to hope they don't rip a Great Henge next turn, because I just get rid of my Shredded Sails. I just want to take the opportunity to kill this to make Great Henge harder. I know I'm throwing away a land, but I don't strictly need it at the moment. Okay, that's fine. That's fine as well. That's still fine.
Accept a lesser world, and you will grow lost to history.
So unfortunately they've got that witch's oven thing going on. So I can sack the Love-Struck Beast, get a couple of foods, and be a lot closer to bringing their trophy back.
Return to the essence of the multiverse.
So we'll play this, draw a few more cards. Okay, that's nice. I've got the Shadow Skull Smashing to deal with Troll King. Okay, so they can now bring Troll King back. Oof, Great Henge. That sucks. Hate to see it. Okay, so this is going to be difficult for us now. Very difficult. Ah, that's something. Wait, cancel. So I can do that.
Is unwritten.
They what? Use Witch's Oven to sack the Wicked Wolf. They get 2 food. Shadow Skull Smashing. Kill a couple of things. Good face here.
If I must.
Play out a new one.
Perfection is a journey, not a destination.
Yeah, no, I should have done the other one first to force them to use the Witch's Oven on something. That was a mistake.
Return to the essence of the multiverse.
Yeah, look, I don't think I'm winning this game. I'm not entirely out of it, but it's going to be very difficult. So I think I would rather just move on to the next game. I want you guys. Storm's Wrath and Echo and War are good here. Thundering Rebuke is good here, and the Ox is also good here. Bone Crusher Giant, a little bit less helpful, to be honest. What else can I cut? I don't really want to cut my lands. I do want my removal. So Scorching Dragonfires loses a little bit of oomph here. It's not that many things it can hit. Maybe I don't want the extra Ox. No, I don't want to cut a Cedra, but he's important.
I'll send you a message.
Alright, so let's hope we do a little bit better here. Okay, so they don't actually have any 1-drops I need to be worried about. There's Heart's Desire, but I don't want to spend a card dealing with that. Okay, Witch's Oven, that's fine. I'm actually gonna yeet that. I probably want more Shredded Sails given how popular the food deck is. I might do that after this match. Witch's Oven gives me a lot of problems. It basically undoes everything that Ugin does, so that's why I want to get rid of that. Don't want them ramping. I'm the one who ramps. Thrashing Brontodon, sure, okay, I've got the combo. So I'm going to do this. So chances are there's a good chance they attack and then sack, and that's fine. It means I can play Ugin and start ticking up. And I can still draw a card off this Maze Mind in response. Okay, if they choose that instead, that's unfortunate. I really wanted to start ticking up, but... Yep. So I can't... Oh, I didn't draw a land. Oh, that's so annoying. That's so sad. That is so sad. I really just needed to slap down Ugin there, kill off this Florahedron and have a Ugin up high enough to, you know, deal with everything. It's alright, Storm's Wrath will clear this board up. If they don't choose to sack. 4 mana just to kill a Maze Mind turn. In their whole turn, jeez. So if I hit a land, I'm still at where I wanted to be. Beautiful. So this will now be big enough to answer a Great Edge.
Unutilized knowledge is
If one comes down.
flames burn.
Otherwise I've got some removal and I've got some ramp as well. So I'm not in a bad spot here. Upstruck Beast, sure.
Consider this a warning.
Okay, so I do actually... I think I just hold up Soulseer here. Because I don't want them swinging into my Ugin if they draw something. Boom! Okay. Beautiful. Okay, so I'm on the draw, so I can cut a hazard, I think. And do I want the extra ox, or do I want extra removal? Yeah, I really need more shredded sails at the moment, so I'm gonna make that change after this. Like, particularly for this matchup, because I need to enter Witch's Oven and Great Henge. This hand is definitely not great, but it's okay, I think. Turn 1, turn 2. So as long as I keep hitting lands, I can do the thing, which is pretty dope. Which means I'm going to start scrying to hit land drops. That's unfortunate. You're not a land. You're not a land. Also not a land. Okay, that's I mean, at least I do have this land to play. I'm actually going to get rid of this Witch's Oven. I'm going to take a little bit of damage from this Love Struck Beast. I'm going to take 7 damage this turn, which is a lot. Okay, so they go in the big down path. Land, please. Land off the top one time. Ah, we did it. Okay, so... 5, 6, 7. So yeah, I need to hold up removal. For some reason I thought this was a Storm's Wrath, which would have been really handy, but it's not. So I need to hold up Soulseer, although I'd much prefer to play this or this. But if I play this and they land into a Wicked Wolf, I die. Yeah, no, I just need to hold up Soulseer. There's no point doing it now, because if they play... Actually, if they don't have a land, it means they can't Great Henge next turn. Do you have a land? Can't Great Henge, unfortunately. So I need to hit a land this turn or bust. Unfortunate. So I could have just done this last turn, unfortunately. I can gain 4 life here, so that's something. Take my spray here. Soulseer, Soulseer, Soulseer. I'm about to wipe this board though, aren't I? No, I'll keep it. Down to 2. Not where I want to be. Please no henge. One time, no henge. Yes! Yes! Still dead to a questing beast, mind you. But I don't think these don't think these decks actually run Questing Beast.
is unwritten.
Crashing Bronto. Gilded Goose, sure.
My flames burn beyond perception.
So I'm going to do this and try to bait out the Brontodon. Don't think it'll work, but yeah. So I'll just block. Eh. So that deals with the Brontodon.
Fire, my greatest creation.
Which means I can play this and have Soul Seer held up. So I need to start holding up Soul Seer, because some of these do run Questing Beast in the sideboard, so I need to be wary of that. And hey, an answer a great match. No, I win. Beautiful, they skip it up. Whew, tense one. Tense one. Okay, so I'm going to add some extra Shredded Sails into my deck.